Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video, as part of our hybrid wash series, I'm going to be testing and reviewing the combination of Mastersons Mystic Snow Foam and Chemical Guy's Glossworkz Auto Bath. Both of these are outstanding car soaps. This ought to be a really good matchup. Don't know if the chemistry is going to complement each other. They're pretty good on their own, so hopefully this is going to be that magic 10 we're looking for, or even 11. As always, I'm going to be using the MTM submachine gun style foamer for the foam portion of the test. This is the PF22 model. I'm going to use 10 ounces of warm water with 1 ounce each of our car soaps to test the foaming ability as a pre-wash and see how it removes the non-binding contaminants. Then I'll switch to a hand bucket. It's a 3-gallon bucket. We'll use 1 ounce each of our car soaps, test the foaming ability in that situation and how it performs as a hand wash. It's about 66, 67 degrees outside. This is the first day in probably 5 days it hasn't been like a windstorm outside. So there's a little bit of a breeze, but it's enough. It's low enough to do the test. So the Honda's really dirty. We're gonna see what this can do. I've talked enough. Put your blue dress on and let's go take a look. All right, I've got 10 ounces of warm water, 1 ounce of our Mastersons Mystic Snow Foam, 1 ounce of our Chemical Guy's Glossworkz. Let's see how this foams. That is some thick foam. Very, very thick. There's a lot of medium cell bubbles. This is really what I would call a one-stage foam. The foam itself surprisingly does have some lubrication in it. But as you can see, it is running off quite quickly, at least on the vertical panels. On the more horizontal panels, it's clinging a little better. Not as much lubrication as I figured it would have just by itself or combined. But I'm going to let this sit for 6 minutes. We'll come back, rinse it off, and see how it removes and attacks the non-bonded contaminants. All right, here we are back 6 minutes later, and there's probably a good 45% or so left on the hood, the windshield, and the top. Maybe, I don't know, less than 5% on the sun side. A little bit of a breeze, and that's usually what happens. But on the non-sun side, probably 5% or so. Anyway, let me get the pressure washer set up and we will go ahead and rinse this off and see how this attacks the non-bonding contaminants. Okay, so the combination is just a little bit hard to rinse off. It clings very, very well and doesn't really want to leave. I would say as a pre-wash, it's a solid 9. It does very well. It even did very well on the wheels. The only reason I don't rate it a little higher, I think, is just it evaporates really fast. Really, really fast. I would like it to have a little more dwell time, but it did a very good job. And as we know, the premium car soaps that both of these are, they're pH neutral and will not harm the Adams liquid paint sealant. All right, so let me get the bucket set up and we will see what kind of foamage this makes in a hand wash. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add both of our car soaps. The Glossworkz is, I've only got 1 or 2 ounces left, so that's why I have it upside down. Both of these car soaps, pardon me, both of these car soaps I've tested before. This is a very viscous, kind of aqua blue soap that is, it's outstanding. It really is. And then the Mastersons Mystic Snow Foam is also one of my favorites. This has a little more of a royal blue, almost like it's got a little purple in it. Just slightly less viscous than the Chemical Guys offering. Really not any noticeable lubrication in the water just from what came out of the glass, but let's see what happens when we put the pressure washer to the test. Okay, so this, as we probably guessed, makes a very nice thick foam. It's a very stable foam. It has a lot of medium and small cell bubbles. The foam, even the foam itself, and to a much greater degree the water, has a lot more slipperiness to it. There's a lot more lubrication in there. This is like vitamin C for your car. So let me go ahead and get our multiple mitts set up, and we will do a hand wash in the Accord and see how it can take care of the bonded contaminants. Here, that doesn't come off. I need this one. Where is it? Alright guys, I'm going to give you my final impressions of the Chemical Guys Glossworkz mixed with the Mastersons Mystic Snow Foam. I thought these two guys were going to be best friends, and it turns out they're just, well, they're not best friends, they're just neighbors. So how did it do as a hand wash? It did remove all the bonded contaminants. It did a good job. I think together it doesn't do any better job than each of them by themselves. As a pre-wash, yes, it does add some thickness to the foam, everything else being the same. But I don't think that as a hand wash it's the 10. I mean, it's a solid 9.5, just like they would be by themselves. So the only way we can know is to test it, right? So anyway, I'm going to continue to do this. We've got a lot more soap tests to do in our hybrid wash series, and if you guys have not subscribed, please do so. Hit that thumbs up if you would, and I will see you guys on the next video.